Director, thank you for everything. I'm sorry, I couldn't do anything. No, it's fine. It's for the sake of this company. It's much better than you quitting. Thank you, Nakamura-kun. I know saying this won't help, but we wish you the best in your next job. So today's the last day for me in the company I loved so much. My name is Takashi Nakamura, 29. Today, I resigned from the company I worked for 5 years since I graduated. Huh? Why did I resign from a company that I love? Because, unfortunately, the company's performance has been bad. I heard that the general manager, who has been a great help to me since I was a new graduate, was planning to quit the company himself, so I decided to offer my resignation instead. So, what am I going to do now?
Welcome! Please take any seat you like.
I resigned with no plan for what to do next. My routine these days is to visit a coffee shop in the neighborhood. It's always very popular here, isn't it? She is the manager of the cafe, Maria Shirokawa. She has many male fans because of her cute and pretty looks and voice. I'm one of her secret fans too, but it's not just her looks that make her a fan.
Thank you for waiting. Please take your time.
Nice aroma. The coffee here is roasted in-house, and they're quite particular about the coffee beans they use too. It must take a lot of skill in both roasting and brewing to consistently produce this flavor every day. I come here almost every morning for this coffee. Huh? My morning routine changed after seeing this sign in the restroom. Full-time employee wanted? Excuse me, manager. I saw a job posting in the restroom. You're looking for a full-time employee, not a part-timer?
That's right. We have regular holidays now, but actually our customers have asked us to open every day. But right now, it's just me and a few part-timers, and I'm the only one who can make coffee. So, I decided to hire another full-time person who can learn to make coffee from me.
Is this God's will? I guess God must have seen my daily good deeds and gave me this golden opportunity. Amen.
What? Suddenly there's a light shining on you. Oh no, please don't ascend to heaven.
Ma'am, I want to work here. I intentionally shake Manager Shirakawa's hand.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. I'd like to have an interview with you then.
Anytime is fine, even now or tomorrow.
I'm free tomorrow too. Then let's do tomorrow at 9 a.m., please.
And that's how I ended up getting an interview at a regular coffee shop. Oh, hi. The next day, I had visited the coffee shop for an interview a little earlier than the opening time. A girl who seemed to be a part-timer showed me into my seat and brought me a glass of water. But for some reason, she seemed to be in a bad mood. Water spilled so much, and the girl turns on her heel and leaves.
Thank you for waiting, Nakamura-san.
Thank you very much for meeting me today. Seeing the manager appear, I stand up and greet her.
Once again, I am the manager and owner, Maria Shirakawa. Nakamura-san, you visit our shop often, don't you?
Yes, I do. I come here 3 to 4 days a week.
Oh my! Nakamura-san, you used to work for Love Koi?
Yes, it was not such a big company, but you know the company?
Yes, I know someone there. Why did you leave?
Actually, I voluntarily resigned because the company was in financial trouble. I love the company though.
You are hired. Please work for us.
What? The moment I told her the reason for my resignation, she shook my hand with both hands. I was perplexed by the sudden turn of events. I'm very happy to hear that, but is this really okay?
Yes, it is. I'm sure you'll be fine, Nakamura-san.
The manager smiles confidently for some reason.
Manager, are you sure? Hiring a guy like this? Naomi-chan.
As soon as she told me I was hired, the girl from earlier jumped in.
He's acting cool and says he voluntarily resigned, but I'm sure he was just incompetent and fired. And working at a coffee shop at your age? There's no future for you.
Apparently, she wasn't in a bad mood. She just doesn't like me. When I was a customer, she was normal to me though.
Naomi-chan, you're so worried about the shop, aren't you? Thank you. I just don't like working with incompetent people. It just brings more hard work for me. Don't worry, Nakamura-san is very talented. How can you know that in just one moment? There's no way you can. I know, because I am Lady Maria. That's enough. I don't want any trouble with such an incompetent person.
Komatsu-san goes to the back of the shop angrily.
I'm sure she's frustrated because her job hunting isn't going well. I'm sorry, can you forgive her?
Oh, I don't mind. It's okay. This is how I ended up getting a new job at this coffee shop.
Yes! You're good at it, Nakamura-san.
It's been 2 months since I started working at the coffee shop. I had managed to brew a pot of coffee.
Manager, 2 Neapolitan and 2 cups of coffee, please. Okay. Nakamura-san, can I ask you to make coffee?
Yes, leave it to me.
So creepy. Looking so happy. You came to work here just because of the manager, didn't you?
Her name is Naomi Komatsu. She is still the same as before. I secretly think of her as like a dog that just hates me no matter what I do. She's a nice person, isn't she? I've loved the coffee she makes since I was a customer.
Just because you put in pretty words doesn't change the fact that you're just a horny old man. A guy almost in his 30s is restarting his career from scratch in a coffee shop? I don't think so. You'll never get a girlfriend. Welcome! Ah! Shoji-san!
As soon as the man came in, Komatsu-san went running towards him. Oh, I can see the illusion of her tail.
Don't worry about her.
Asami-san. Her name is Emi Asami. She's also in her 3rd year at college, just like Komatsu-san, although their universities seem to be different. She has been working here a few months longer than Komatsu-san.
She started looking for a permanent employer here because her job hunting isn't going well.
Permanent employer?
Yes, in short, a marriage partner.
I see. How flexible. It may be a wise decision.
Is it because you are older than me that you can think like that? Or is it because you are Nakamura-san?
Asami-san smiles while looking up at me.
Well, I guess the customers know she's just after their money, so they don't take her seriously. Oh, she's back. Hey, incompetent. Stop talking and get to work. I need your best tasting coffee right now. If you put bad coffee in it, I'll grind you with a coffee mill. Wow, scary.
Okay, we have an order for 1 delicious coffee. She's very good at saying this in a loud voice that the customers can't hear. I was about to pour a cup of delicious coffee when...
Can you please let me go?
When I went to see what's going on, I found that a male customer was hitting on our manager.
Why not? Just go on a date with me. I'm putting money into your shop, you know.
I appreciate you coming to the shop, but I'm not looking for a date or anything like that.
Sir, excuse me, but could you please take your hands off our manager?
Ouch! What the hell, you bastard? Is it okay for a waiter to raise his hand to a customer? Huh?
So, you're allowed to do whatever you want to our manager just because you're a customer?
Grr.
You know that this is a place for you to come for coffee, not for you to ask her out on a date, right? If you're gonna turn this coffee shop into a pickup spot, please leave.
Shut up! You're just a part-timer at a coffee shop. I'll never come back to a place like this.
He spat out a line like a small fry manga character and ran away. Oh, by the way, I was the one who made the coffee. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Nakamura-san.
No, I'm sorry I was late. Were you hurt?
No, I'm fine.
Well done, brother. The whole coffee shop cheered. Thanks.
Oh, so cool. Maybe the manager too. The customer made fun of him. Even if he acts all cool like that, he's still just a new guy at the coffee shop. So lame.
As expected of Nakamura-kun. Looks like I got to see a great scene at the right time. What? Someone approaches, applauding. And to my surprise, it is my former boss. It's been a long time, boss. What brings you here?
I'm the one who called him.
The manager is smiling softly as usual, despite my surprise.
You came so soon. You wanted to see him that badly?
Well, I got a call from my cute Maria. Of course I came. What's with this strange atmosphere? Boss is married though. No way. The manager is boss is?
You wanted to meet Nakamura-san that badly, huh? You never thought he was working for my shop, did you, Uncle?
His mistress after all. Oh, what? Boss is the manager's uncle? What a surprise, right? Maria told me yesterday that Nakamura-kun is working here now. I couldn't stay still, so I came to visit.
Were you surprised, Nakamura-san?
Yes, of course. The world is a small place, isn't it? I swear I'll keep quiet about my earlier thought that she might be his mistress.
Uncle, do you mind if you sit at the counter? Would you like some hot coffee?
Oh, please.
Well then, since you're here, I'll have Nakamura-san brew it for you. Can you do that for me?
Yes, of course. Please wait a moment. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for waiting. I nervously hold out a coffee I brewed in front of Boss. He smells the aroma, then slowly takes a sip. Oh, it's so good. I didn't know you can already make such good coffee. That's my Nakamura-kun.
Yes, he's amazing. He learns everything so quickly. Just as you had told me, Uncle.
You heard? The manager's words bring a hypothesis to my mind.
Actually, before you came for the interview, my uncle had told me about his company's deteriorating performance. He was planning to quit and leave his excellent subordinate behind, but he got the jump on him. That's what he told me. And that excellent subordinate was Nakamura-san.
I see. So that's why at the interview, it finally made sense to me. Jeez, I couldn't refuse him resigning when he made such a presentation with all those materials. Actually, my resignation was rejected once. However, I really wanted him to stay, so I presented the future benefits and expected figures in the case that he stays and that I stay, and try to persuade him logically. I am sure you're the only person in the world who tries to convince your boss to let yourself resign rather than your boss. It's only natural, considering the future of the company. I really love the company for raising me to this point. Even so, I'm sorry it turned out like this, even though you were doing your best for the company. But after all, excellent people are excellent no matter where they go. I'm relieved to see you so full of life.
I'm sorry to say this to you, but I'm really grateful that Nakamura-san started working for me. I had heard about him from you, so I knew he was the one. I was so impressed with him. I hired him right away.
In other words, thanks to the boss, I found a job right away. I can't believe he helped me even after I quit. I am really indebted to him. Maria, Nakamura-kun is a serious and talented person. You're still single too, right? Oh, and I bet he's been saving a lot. He's financially sound too.
Hey, Uncle!
When the manager was blushing at the boss's teasing, Komatsu-san, who was eavesdropping on our conversation.
Nakamura is not incompetent, but brilliant? And he also has money? I never thought I'd find such a good one so close by. I'm going to get him for sure. Oh, Nakamura-san, I'll carry that for you.
Oh, really? Thank you. After the boss's visit, Komatsu-san's attitude changed drastically. The dog that hated me mysteriously started to like me all of a sudden. She started to be very kind to me and asked me what I like.
Nakamura-san, what do you think of this kind of thin woman? Beautiful?
Huh? Yeah, sure. I think she's beautiful.
Before we open today, I have a big announcement to make to you all.
It's been half a year since I started working at the coffee shop. The manager speaks in front of everyone at the meeting before opening.
Actually, we are going to open our second store. What? A second store? That's right. That's great, isn't it? I never thought of that.
Komatsu and Asami-san are surprised at the unexpected announcement.
And the manager of that second shop is Nakamura-san. Wow! As expected of Nakamura-san. Amazing.
Komatsu-san rubs up against me with a coquettish voice. I'm sorry for surprising you guys. I'll be busy with preparations, so there will be many days when I won't be able to come here. Thank you in advance for your patience.
Oh, I love to work at the second shop with Nakamura-san.
Oh, really? Thank you. It's nice to have someone who's used to the job.
As expected of you, Komatsu-san. Please work well with him. Yes, ma'am. Of course. Leave it to me. The two of us overcome the difficulty together, and our bond grows stronger. We make it to the finish line. I see it. The future of me and Nakamura-san. A perfect opportunity to get Nakamura. Also, there's one more thing I wanted to talk to you about. I'd like to close the shop temporarily next Tuesday. Okay, but it's very unusual for you to do that. What's going on? Actually, we're moving. If we have to take a day off together, we'll just have to close the entire shop. So... What? We? Yes, me and Nakamura-san. Huh? We are moving into a house together. Huh? We? Living together? What does that mean?
Komatsu-san's surprised voice echoed throughout the shop, and we were even more surprised by that voice.
Why are you two going to live together? Why, you say?
Oh, sorry. I thought you knew. While Komatsu-san is upset, Maria and I look at each other a little shyly.
I didn't think you really didn't notice. Huh? What? Emi-chan, what do you mean? The manager and Nakamura-san are dating. Huh?
Her powerless, high-pitched voice comes out.
I thought you knew that and was still hitting on Nakamura-san, but I guess I was wrong. What? What? You're kidding, right? Since when? Maybe after the manager got hit on by that strange customer, right? The two of them became so close since then. Naomi, you're the only one who hasn't noticed that they are dating. The other part-timers know too, saying they're a perfect couple. Oh no! Does living together mean marriage? Well, we've been talking about doing it after the second shop settles down. When we open our second shop, it's not going to be easy to find time to see each other. So, we decided to live together, right?
Yeah, I want to be with you as much as possible. I need to see your face every day to cheer myself up.
Oh, gosh! You guys are so in love, aren't you? How sweet! I'm sorry. I thought it would be awkward to announce that we're dating, so we stayed quiet. We're going to be even busier from now on, but I'd like to ask for your continued support. Naomi-chan, please continue to support Nakamura-san.
The manager smiles, but for some reason, Komatsu-san is still in a state of shock.
My happy wedding plan. How can someone with such obvious ulterior motives be happy? You're too funny.
A while later, Komatsu-san quit. Apparently, it's because there's no prospect for her to date me anymore. And she was doing whatever she wanted during work to hit on me, so the other part-timers started laughing at her.
Nakamura-san, you don't have to worry about it. She was looking down on you at first, but she suddenly changed her mind. That's too selfish. I think it was a good lesson for her that she shouldn't do that.
Asami-san is very insightful. I feel stupid for thinking she was just like a dog that suddenly started liking me. I didn't think I, a 29-year-old guy, would be the love interest of a college girl. Sorry, Komatsu-san. Master, the usual please. Okay. As for me, I opened a second shop and sales are going well. We are now franchising the coffee shop. We are already working on the third and fourth shops, and I'm putting a lot of effort into training the prospective store managers. Welcome! Maria?
I just thought I would come visit you.
You surprised me. Are you feeling okay?
I'm fine. Morning sickness has settled down.
Maria is 3 months pregnant. When she got pregnant, we got married. Now Maria has taken a leave of absence from work, and Asami-san is doing a great job as the manager of the first store.
When I was working alone, I never thought the business would turn out like this. Excellent people are excellent anywhere, huh? It's thanks to you, Takashi, that I can relax and take care of my own body. Thank you.
I feel the same way for you. I didn't know what to do after losing my job, and it was you who saved me. Thank you so much. It was a pity that I had to leave the company I loved so much, but now I have a new path ahead of me. I can't call myself excellent, but what I try to keep in mind is do your best anywhere you are. Whether you can put your all into what's in front of you. That is how you make a difference in life.